y'all. So today is Tuesday. I did trade yesterday and I traded today, and I caught two green, two setups, right? Well, not two setups, but I actually over traded yesterday and today. I violated y'all. I violated my trading plan, but we ended up in the green though. Yesterday I took 4 trades. Today I took 5 trades. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that, y'all. I'm not proud of that. I do not approve. But we ended up in the green, y'all. Yesterday made 498. Today made 473. Right? All right, let me show y'all the trades I took. So this right here was the first trade I took yesterday. I made $90. All right. So the second trade I took made $230. This is when I over traded. I took another trade, made $65. I over traded some more, took another trade, made $305. Right? I ended off the day here in profit. All right, boom. Come today, which is Tuesday, I started off in the red, -75. Boom, took another trade, -40. All right, from here, y'all, I was supposed to be done trading, but I ended up taking another trade, right? A little quick in and out, secured $15, right? I don't know what this situation was. I think I got in the trade and it just it was kind of iffy. I didn't know which way it wanted to go, and I closed early, right? Then I seen another setup. I got in 120. I got wicked out, and the last setup I took was 470, right? This was the last setup I took for the day, and I'm actually go over this trade setup that I took today to make that actual 470, right? If my computer could load, what the fuck? My server's been slow, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. My connection's slow as fuck. And then again, where I'm at right now, make my servers move even slower. All right, so here is the setup that I took that actually made me that 470, right? So in this setup, I ain't gonna lie, man, I violated today. I ain't gonna lie, violated today and yesterday, because I took this setup after 11, like around 12. Actually, let me see what time we played out, because actually 11:55. Actually, I didn't violate on my time, so I violated. I violated by taking multiple setups, but I still violated because I'm in the East Coast, so I should be done trading at 12 on the East Coast. When I'm in Texas, I'll be done trading by 11. But here's the setup, right? So we had, and the market was bullish all day, right? So I'm obviously looking for a demand setup, right? We had a demand setup right here. Price came, right? Price came. We had a break of structure, right? Imbalance attached to the demand candle, right? So we had a demand candle with the imbalance attached to the demand candle. We had our break of structure right here, y'all. Break of structure. Price came down into my zone. We didn't wick out of my zone. We're still in the zone, right? Still in the zone, and I just waited for a break of the candle towards the upside, right? We got close with this candle right here, but this candle didn't even break the high, right? It's like it created an equal high, right, with this candle and this candle. So I waited for the next candle. Okay, cool. Next candle came. We broke that high. I got my entry. Boom. All right. Got my entry, and we started pushing up. Wait, is this the right trade? Or am I tweaking? Hold on, y'all. Is that the right trade? 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 Don't know. Yeah, that is the right trade. Yeah, that's the right trade, right? So basically, my stop was below here. You feel me? Oh yeah, that's the right trade. That's the right trade. That's the right trade. That's the right trade for sure. So yeah, my stop was below here. Reason why my stop was below here is because this candle, well, to me, this candle, closed right here, but this candle ended up closing lower than this candle. So I put my stop below here. And then we had the equal high right here. So I put my stop below here. Targeted a 1-to-1. 1-to-1 got smacked beautifully, right? And this trader right here, man, I be tripping, dog. I be supposed to hold my trades, but I don't know, bro. Like, every time I don't hold my trade, my shit just go crazy. Like, look at this shit, dog. This shit went for a, let me see how far this shit went. Yo, this trade went for a 1-to-5, bro. Let me see my camera to focus, bro. That shit went to a 1-to-5.4. Right? Also, another setup that played out today that I did not take because I was being disciplined, but I later violated my trader plan. How that makes sense, right? How I start off being disciplined and later violate my trader plan. That's crazy, right? But this trade right here was a beautiful setup. But I happened to be decided to be disciplined, right? And this was the setup right here, right? Hold on, let me mark it out. Mark it out right here for y'all. Boom, right? Okay, boom. Check this out. Price right here left a demand candle. We pushed up. We broke, right? We broke. We had a break of structure, right? Price wicked up, then it wicked down or whatever. It didn't leave in a balance really. Actually, yes, it did. It left it in a balance on this candle right here, right? And this candle came and filled it, right? So price went down. Price pushed down. I thought we got close to wicking out right here, but we didn't. We wicked out right here, right? When we wicked out, I was like, damn, trade's invalid. I'm not taking it, right? And then we pushed back up and we closed inside right here, right? We closed inside, and I was like, damn, if I get a break of this high, I'll take it. But at the same time, I was like, nah, I can't take it. I got to be disciplined, right? Man, I'm like, the one time I be disciplined, my trade fuck around and take off on me, right? So technically, right here would have been my stop. Boom. And I would have targeted a 1-to-1, right? I would have targeted a 1-to-1 right here. Boom. 1-to-1 would have got smacked on the third, on this candle, right? The third candle, right? But if I would have took this trade and I would have held all day, if I would have held all day, if this was on a live account, on the front of the account, and I would have held all day, that would have been a 1-to-8. That was a 1-to-8. Boom. That was one opportunity right there. Second opportunity right here. I think there was a third opportunity as well. Let me see. Let me see. Right? I think this was another opportunity right here to get in. Yeah, this was another opportunity. If I would have marked this out right here. Right? Mark this out, boom. Yeah, this would have been another opportunity, right? Price came in, tapped, right? Tapped the zone. We had a break of structure. Price came, tapped the zone, right? My stop would have been right here. Let me clear this out so y'all can see what I'm showing y'all. Clear that and clear this, right? So, yeah, right. Right? We had a break of structure. I ain't gonna lie, my phone hot as fuck right now. This shit like, what the fuck? Like it's on like a stove. Shit burning right now. What the fuck? I need to get a new phone. My battery been heating up real bad lately. But anyways, this was another setup. We got the break of structure, right? Break of structure. Price came down, tapped, and gave us that break of the candle towards the upside. And that's all she wrote. All the way up. Right? If I'd had that all day, would have been Gucci because price never came in and stopped us out. Right? So market provided 3 setups today, y'all. 3 setups. But the best setup was this setup right here. Hold on. The best setup and the cleanest setup was this setup right here. Right, this setup right here, the break of structure, came back, tap, get a break of the candle, enter right there, stop right here, boom. This was the cleanest setup for the day, but the market did provide 3 opportunities. Alright, y'all, so my thing today is the market did provide 3 setups today, right? 3 setups, and I think the reason I overtraded is because I got impatient, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. That's what it was. I got impatient. I ain't have my discipline. You know, but I'm working on building that discipline back up. I'm working out every day, man. But that's why. But that's no excuse. You feel me? That's no excuse. I just did some dumb shit. I just overtraded when I wasn't supposed to. You know, I was supposed to be disciplined. I was supposed to be patient because the market did provide 3 setups. And I ain't lying, the market was bullish all day, no reversals. I'm talking about usually it'll reverse and start coming back down for the rest of it. Like for like the first half of the day, it'll go up. The second half of the day, it'll just come down, right? But today it just shot all the way up, which is amazing. But yeah, I'm currently at this truck stop, currently parked up. I just got done working out, just hopped in the shower. I don't have a load. I'm waiting on a load. They wasn't able to find me one today. Well, I had a load, but they canceled it because they didn't have all the equipment or whatever. So my dispatcher's trying to find me another load, but it's already late in the day, so most likely gonna find me one in the morning. So I just did this workout. I did 125 push-ups and 125 squats. So I did sets of 25 for the push-ups and the squats. So I did 25 squats, 25 push-ups, then jumped right into the next set. I did 6 sets of 25, so 125 push-ups and 125 squats. I'm just trying to increase my reps over time, you know, until I get to 200. If I'm 200, get to 300, to 300, to 400, 400, 500, 600, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. You feel me? Well, repetition, I'm gonna get there. I'm just working on building that discipline, man. I just got done picking up this load not too long ago. I'm finna head to Louisiana, drop that off in the morning at like 8. And then from there, get a load from Louisiana and go to Michigan. I did take a trade today and I stuck to my trading plan. I took a trade on the 1 minute time frame. So I kind of did break my trading plan just by doing that, you feel me? But the reason why, I'll show y'all in the video. But yeah, today's a good day, you know. I feel amazing. I hope y'all having a good one. I'm close to passing the eval, bro. Like, I'm close to passing the eval. It's been a journey, but this time I'm passing it a lot quicker than last time. Because right now, I feel like I know what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? When it comes to pass the eval, how much to risk. And it's just getting me there a lot quicker, risking 2 contracts, right? But I think I need like $700. I think like $790 in order to pass it. So, real close, y'all. Literally like this close. I'm finna go hop in the shower and I'm finna start driving again. Y'all, today is Friday. I did not trade today. I'm done trading on Fridays because on Fridays I usually blow my account, and you know, Fridays to be my day off from the market because I usually trade every day, but Fridays to be my dedicated day off from the markets. You know, I will not be trading on Fridays no longer. I'll still be active on the charts, you know, like to mark out my setups and just to see how it play out, but I will not be taking no trades on Friday. I am currently in Louisiana right now. Me and Z about to go see some gators. We about to get on the swamp and just see some gators, man. Come on. you think, Z? Can I have a pet gator?
Mm-mm.
No?
Highly federally protected species. You got to have very special licenses. It's called a quadruped exhibitor's display permit, which I have, and they just don't hand them out. Took me 5 years to get mine.
What?
Yep. Oh, that's okay.
Alright, for sure. Yeah, so this is what a gator feel like.
Yep. The tops for the boots, sides of the handbags, belts, wallets. They're farmed, they're a commodity like pigs, chicken, cows in our state. The tails for the meat, the hides for all the things I just mentioned. The heads for souvenirs, the feet for souvenirs, the guts are ground up for fish food. Nothing goes to waste on the animal, but they're just like having a farm of pigs, for example. But that program allowed for the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries to release enough gators back into the population when they were going extinct, to where we have the most highly successful story on repopulating gators of anybody in the world, due to the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries and the ranchers.
Wow.
Alright, y'all, I just got back in the truck, and that was a dope experience. Like, just being able to hold an alligator. And I'm from Florida. I never held an alligator. You know, I've seen alligators before in the wild or whatever, but actually, like, touch an alligator, I've never done that. You know, so that's something that I would definitely want to do again. And that just opens like a whole new world for me. You know, just being in nature and seeing alligators, seeing snakes, seeing all type of creatures. You know, we didn't see any big alligators. There was this big alligator that we was looking for called Brutus, but we couldn't find Brutus. But Brutus was in the area, and the only reason he knew, the instructor knew, or the tour guide knew that Brutus was in the area was because they had a half-eaten pig. It was like a big-ass chunk of pig that was just left over. And bro, it's basically like, man, he's in the area because he's gonna come back for this pig. You feel me? He said it's like a 10-feet gator. And there's a lot of gators in the swamp, but today we just ain't seen none. You know, we seen a small gator, you know, in the wild, and he had another gator with him on a boat. And we ended up, you know, just seeing that, what we seen, right? But overall, good experience. If you're in Louisiana, definitely come here at the gator shop over here in Louisiana. It's a lot of places you can see gators, you know. Even in Florida, you know, you go on a gator tour, a swamp tour, you know. But I'm gonna end the video off here. Dope experience. Definitely recommend y'all get outside, man. Get outside and experience life and just see nature. You feel me? But other than that, like, comment, share, subscribe, and end the video off here. Oh, by the way, we're close to passing the fucking eval. I just need like $790. We're like $800 to pass. We're so close, right? But yeah, we're gonna leave it out here, man. I hope y'all like the video. Comment, share, subscribe. Other than that, man, Devils Looking out.